Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fran, you got to bring some for us.
Fancy.
Fonts.
How's everybody doing today?
Sign up for the event.
Oh, I already did. So bring my pen.
Hey, what event? What event? Oh, for the women's event?
Empowering. Powerhouse.
Empowering.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
It's a powerhouse leads also into the art of having it all January the 8th.
January the 8th.
Okay.
Women's
this
group.
Powerhouse starts the week of November the 15th.
I love
I
it.
didn't sign up for that. I need to-
Well,
That's
Wait a minute. I don't think
I
signed up
know,
for the
right?
15th
I'm like,
either.
what?
November?
I'm going to announce this today. Y'all missed it yesterday.
I'm going live right now. So, yeah. So January 8th, Friends Women Empowerment. You're going to be announcing it on your live feed, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Is live feed.
See, I do lives.
I know you do, and so this little meeting is targeted to you. So we'll do a quick introductory. You get to start.
Okay. Michelle with the Belton Chamber. My win, I've had a heck of a week. It's been awesome, and I'm pretty sure it shows. Losses. Well, rent will be due in a couple of days. That's a loss always. And connections, obviously, I need to make connections with small businesses and such and see what we can do to help them. So anytime at all, we have that opportunity.
Love it. You're up.
Melinda on Edge Studio, barbershop salon. It's a studio where the whole family can come and feel at home and get pampered. And we are, my wins for the week are I finally got my new video and photo sign dried and sealed, and so that I can start putting it up on the wall. And then I'm going to put up a tripod.
Today's going to be perfect for you then, because what I'm going to talk about.
So I'm getting ready to. I'm not preparing anymore. I'm doing. I'm pushing myself
Execute.
outside my box. So there's no losses this week. So I need that a lot in my life.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And I'm looking for ways to help my shop expand.
Love it.
Good morning, y'all. Fran Pedron. I'm your power and transformation coach. And what we do is get your internal power to match your outside life so you can live those dreams extraordinary in a daily method. And what my win for the week, November the 15th, is coming into play. Details will be ready tomorrow or the next day. I don't know that I have a loss. I'm getting more organized, and so I'm seeing the pieces that need to be. The porcupine needs more quills.
And I'm just going to poke one more time. Your nails are on par. Your hands look
Her nails
gorgeous.
look great today, guys.
Yes, they do.
I'm having so much fun with
I'm
nails.
telling you,
Yeah.
they're gorgeous. I don't have mine on.
Hey, me neither. Don't look close.
And I did painting last night, so mine are ruined.
Mine are old.
You're up.
Laura, it
Hello.
was me. Realtor and educator. The education portion comes in with just sharing with you how it goes through the home buying process, which is always new and every day, it seems like. So, I don't know if it's a win or loss. It's kind of a little bit of both, actually, and it's not just for me; it's for everybody. My husband to a Salato's town hall meeting of concerned parents, and granted, my kids are in their 30s, but we're well past that age.
You don't look like they're in their 30s.
But-
Not a day over 25.
Thank God they are. But what's sad is, and with the losses, but there's a win in there too, is I sat back and watched parents struggling in today's world with school districts. It was incredibly sad. It was very emotional. You're no longer allowed on campus. You can't go have lunch with your children. They don't want you having any contact with
Really?
your children.
Yeah.
My kids literally this morning asked me to come have lunch
They
with them.
don't want any influence of the parents at all.
Wow.
And so there's this group of parents that are fed up and they've had but yet they're trying to do things the proper way. And yet they're concerned about their businesses, because a lot of these folks are small town business owners. So they know their kids will be targeted, they know they'll be targeted. And it's that political, and it's in a very small town. And I had no idea, hadn't been involved.
Yeah.
So I sat back, and they're actually were looking for people that would be willing to speak to the school board on their behalf. And one person stood up, and I did too. I said, look, I don't have skin in the, I have tax money in the game. I have care for the world in the game, but I don't have actual skin in the game. And I'm happy to address the school board, but we're going to have to give me those speaking points, and then I'm going to have to make sure that I'm comfortable with those speaking points and agree with them. But it's sad. It's a win and a loss, if you will. Good group of people though, and very prominent, some pretty prominent business owners as well.
Chantel Merriman, founder of Zoe Books of Life, children book author and publisher. Wins for me is I did do a little Halloween writing prompts for kids, so that is on Kindle. And loss for me is in and out hospitals. My husband's health, y'all already know, but the good thing about it is that we're getting somewhere. So we got a hill to climb, but at least we are climbing it now. So
I'm sure. Prayer with you. You're all quiet, all dressed like quiet, and it looks all warm and snuggly.
that all.
James O. Clarkson, New Horizons Music Studio. We're your go-to music studio for lessons and for your engagements, parties, occasions, conferences. We can accommodate with music. Lost this week. We're probably in a position where we're finding another location for the music studio / music school. The
You guys have a
most y'all
location
know
for
the
it.
rent is like astronomically going through the roof on locations and stuff right now, and I just wasn't in agreement with the amount they were going to charge for rent for the building. I was like, you know what, I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. I'm just, it's all good. It's gonna, we'll get it up and running when it's time, but I wasn't down with the new costs they were going for. It's like, peace out. But the location that our studio is the best in Central Texas again.
Oh, congratulations.
So that was a win, and we had our first. Well, actually, we were down our first couple of rehearsals with the youth orchestra.
Good.
So things are looking good there. We've got about 35 kids that are part of that now. Things are lining out. So I had to postpone our concert. We were actually going to do a concert in December, but due to the fact that the school can get their stuff done when we needed the space for the rehearsals, we were 3 weeks behind in rehearsals. So our more than likely our first concert with the youth orchestra will be in January. So, but I'll keep you guys posted.
Love it.
Please do.
Georgette Melky, Blessed and Press Designs, t-shirts. And
Your loss is I wasn't there yesterday, wasn't it?
I know it was because I was looking forward. However, we did branding instead, so that's okay too. Yeah, as I said earlier, my loss is also my win. I moved away from the investigations, which opens me up full time to my business.
Oh,
So I can
wow.
play, and I just put the tumbler station in my shop for glitter tumblers. So
Oh, I got all these tumblers.
yes. So other than that, looking for more people
Got
to
it.
service.
Do social media marketing? No, I don't.
I'm like, what?
My win for this week. I don't have a big one. I have a big loss. I do have a loss, but my win. I got a shirt today. I can't say what's on that shirt, but that's a win. Lost this week. We lost a big client, but I think it was for the best, right? Like, and it was a lot of money. But it's good to move away from them. I think they're going to grow without us and see some holes in their business, and we're going to grow because they help provide some holes in our business. And so it was a good move to lose that client, and I wish them the best, but we're moving on. Okay, let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. I'm excited.
But really quick,
Yeah.
you haven't been there hasn't been a lot of advertisement about the giveaway.
Oh yeah. So we're giving away a gift card to Sendero Shooting Sport tomorrow. Anybody that refers somebody in the last month to Create Connections that became a member gets entered. We're giving away a gun to Sendero Shooting Sports. So if you guys are there tomorrow, you don't have to be present to win. Do you have to? I don't know.
No,
I don't
she
think
said
so.
no.
Anybody that referred anybody. So if you did refer somebody, make sure I got their names and tell me. I need to look at the list, but. And once again, thank you guys for referring people to our group because it's amazing. Okay. Who loves videotaping themselves?
Nuts.
You know,
Where are the hands at? Come on.
it can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can.
And as long as I'm outside, the sky's the limit. But when I get inside, it's like
I'm just nervous. I know. I did notice you.
Those white walls just suck.
Yeah, I do notice you go live outside.
Because
Refreshing.
I like it.
Because I'm a certified spiritual coach.
Yep.
Spirits looser outside.
You know, one thing you could do to improve that would be pretty simple. Makes a wireless mic that hooks up into your phone. You have one? It just clips on. It's very, very simple to use. It's Rode Wireless Go. I think it's about $150. Highly, I wish I'd have brought it.
What's it called?
I might have it. Rode Wireless
Is
Go.
that ROAD?
RODE. Usually I plug it in when I'm going live on here.
I need a mic that will sit up
Yeah.
to do, because I'm getting ready to do podcasts.
So on the Rode Wireless mic, now that might be a little different conversation because you're doing podcasts. I have some recommendations if you're gonna. So the difference on podcasts, right? If you're doing one other person, which I probably recommend starting for your podcast, very cheap to get into that space. It's literally a mic and a transmitter. There's a kit at Guitar Center that I think it's like $200. It's called a Podcast to Go. Plug it into a laptop. It comes with 2 mics. You set it down, have a conversation. Very simple to use. Rode Wireless Go is going to help your live feeds because you can set the mic here. You can set the mic over there. It literally just clips on your shirt. I've worn it a couple times while we're broadcasting. Highly recommend you doing that for your live. Now let's talk why you should go live. Who knows why you should go live?
Because it's real, it's genuine.
Genuine, I like that.
Oh,
Anybody
so it
else?
Increases the follow.
Does help you grow, and we're going to talk about how you can grow on lives today.
People meet you. They meet your expression. They meet. You have to show up on a live in a different way than even in person.
Yeah.
Because you've got this screen, and words are just black and white. But on a live, you've got to bring that energy
You
in
have
a
to
way
sell
that
it
it's
yourself.
like you have to make love to whatever you're talking about.
I love it. Sorry, my deal popped up. But you're absolutely right. The other thing is you can't edit a live.
Yes, I know.
You sure can.
You can't edit a live. So-
Before you ever see you post a video.
And it's everybody's problem. Everybody's like, I'm gonna shoot a video. I'm guilty of doing this, and I know I film everybody for a living. So I grab a video and I'm like, oh, did I look good there? Did I say the right things? Did I sound stupid? And the difference is on the live, you can't. It's live. People are watching. People are on right now. And so with that being said, it does help the algorithm. You can grow off of that. But most people are scared to do it because they still think because I only have 1 viewer or I have 0 viewers. But it doesn't matter. What you should do, you're live. We're going to talk about Zoe's books today. That's what we're going to talk about, why I created the book. Did I mess it up? No. I
Like
can't
she
lie.
didn't want to be on video.
Go get her book. Go get her books. I'm sending you a bill for that one. No, but the difference is you need to take that live video and just cut a 15-second clip and use that content.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, there I'm gonna show you today.
And that's frustrating because,
Yeah.
because you get throttled down
Yeah.
on all the different social media And that's what a lot of times causes me to do multiple takes. Is I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of 26 seconds. Okay, let me cut this out.
Here's another problem that you just said. Social media throttles you down on each platform.
Yes.
And so when you go live, you can only go live on Facebook, or you can only go live on Instagram, and your following ain't big enough, and you're live on YouTube. So a company called Restream.io will let you go live on 15 platforms at once from the same Restream.io. And that platform that we're on right now, which once again, if you guys see this out, you see the little box. I'm going the wrong way, right? I messed up and I don't know how to format it to the big box. And so it has different options in here. You guys can't see it, but hey, you can say hi to everybody. So what we can do, I don't know what it's doing on live, but you can change the backgrounds. You cannot change the backgrounds, things like that. So with Restreamio, not only will it let you go live on all those platforms, but it will also let you download the video. And then you can repost. And so if you have Apple, you can download the video instantly. You don't have to be a great editor. You can use, what's Apple's Final Cut? iMovie, cut. Doesn't have to have an intro. Doesn't have to have an exit. Just cut.
And if you're, of the real world and you have a real phone called an Android.
Hello.
Don't plug that. Android, you guys get out of here. What's up, Carl?
What can we use for that?
There is a.
I'm sure there's an
There's a
app.
thing on the video app on the Android that lets you cut.
Anybody know on Android what you can cut with? Because some people aren't with technology. You
Right
have,
back to Apple.
did you?
Okay, on the pricing aspects of that, I'm just curious. It says have up to 6 people on your stream, have up to 10 people on your stream. What does that mean?
So so what's really cool about Restream, and also I'm getting to figure out this platform. I went to Video Marketing World, which is a huge video conference last week, and they talked about it. So I got to play on it more, I know. But what they mean is 6 people can reshare your stream. 15 people can reshare your stream. Ideally, I mean, it's a few dollars.
Yeah,
But
so
what
like,
you're really looking for on there is not the restream of people. What you're looking for is how many platforms you can go onto.
So Restream.io with an Android, I can't even use it then.
No, you can still
So
use
you're
it.
saying
Yeah.
if I stream it on 30 different platforms and say one person from each platform shares it, then I'm at 30 shares. Make sure.
Yeah, I don't. I now need to clarify that, but I don't think so. I think it's a very user friendly. That's really the pricing. What are the prices? $29 and $59.
So up to 6, 0.
$0
up to
for 6 users.
19, and then you have professional that allows up to whatever. It's professional. So 49 a year.
$49.
A year.
I'm sorry.
But I'm telling you guys, here I'm going to give you, if you want to grow your following and you want to expand, go live 1 to 3 times a week.
See, because November 1st, I'm getting ready to hit it hard for 2 months.
Yep.
5 to 7 days a week.
Okay.
And
You got to be able to keep the retention. So what I'm giving you is 1 to 3 lives a week, really more the 3 side, and then taking from that 3, 2 to 6 pieces of micro content that you could repurpose. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, Carl. I know the black sidebar is for comments, but it's just trying to learn all this platform. But with that, I'm telling you, you need to be on YouTube more Instagram. YouTube is SEO driven.
So, just for, and I have a
No.
YouTube channel.
No subs, I get it.
So,
No
I'm-
subscribers, I get it.
That's fine. And I really don't have a lot of content on it.
This will help you.
Okay, so I can literally just go on there and just start chatting away.
It pairs. Yep, I'm on YouTube right now, Facebook, and LinkedIn right now. All 3 from this live feed. And LinkedIn is such a unutilized platform, guys. I'm giving you advice, but I'm guilty of this.
has come into, it's real Facebooky for me.
Yeah.
And not sure what to do with that.
So here's my question about that too. I tanked my account a couple years ago. Had it completely built. I mean, it had my entire job history.
Huh?
Do I go back and rebuild it?
I would. I wouldn't go back for. I mean, it's gonna automatically ask you those questions, but just start posting on it, and this is an easy way to do that.
Which would reinvent me on LinkedIn anyway.
Yep.
Because I was very connected in the home building world.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
across the nation.
It's such an unutilized platform for all of us, especially for the live aspect. It's not like Facebook where the algorithm's throttling you and controlling. Instagram's throttling and control you, where LinkedIn is giving you more organic reach because they're trying to get people to grow on there.
And so, but to that point with LinkedIn, it's supposed to be more professional than the whole Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when you think about videos, are they still wanting the same thing I'm putting on Facebook? Congratulations on what I did. We got a car to yard, or whatever it is.
Yeah, it does seem to have a different.
It's got a different
vibe.
feel. Each platform's different. So
what-
your
what
audience.
content, because it should be a more professional audience.
But I don't think so. I think people are going away from Facebook more, and they're looking for other outlets that isn't so Facebooky. Does that make sense? Advertising is so heavy right now on Facebook. You're getting bombarded with ads. LinkedIn hasn't got that yet. Even Instagram is heavy on ads right now because they're a business. So I like putting organic stuff. This is business. I like putting business. I like mixing both. I like my personal together one shebang. Yeah.
That's how we solve.
I got a question.
I didn't know.
I did the YouTube channel years ago, right?
Yep.
I need to change the name. This is in my first one.
Yep.
And I just can't get it to grow.
Thumbnails and more content.
Thumbnails.
Two a day.
What's a thumbnail?
Thumbnail is your opening shot. Ate 4 bottles of hot sauce and I didn't get my mouth on fire. Boom. Right? Like catchy thumbnails. Thumbnails are the number one thing you can get to catch attention.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
Is it a picture or
Picture with graphics on it.
okay. And that's the 8 balls. You have the hot sauce sitting in front of you.
100%.
And you're,
Yeah. Dude, you should so do a realtor show. How realtors eat hot sauce. I mean, I know that sounds corny, but I love it.
Personality.
I know. I love it. I think you'd be so surprised on something like that. Business women, I don't know, eat 5 different style chocolates. If you started shooting 3 to 5 episodes of that, everybody walk up and be like, you know what my favorite chocolate is? They'd start telling you. And hopefully that resonates. Whatever you start talking about, people are going to come start talking to you about it.
I really don't want to be the nose wax lady again.
Oh,
Dude, if you did a nose waxing show, I would watch that. I would watch that. Like those.
A nose waxing challenge at one point, and I was known as the nose wax queen.
It's a whole TV show. It's a TV show. Dude, you could do kids hit kids overhead with guitar.
yeah, I see.
I don't know if you'd get away with that, but that would be a good one.
I was sitting there, what kind of
Yeah, I know. He was like, I'm gonna hit the kids are gonna hit the kids
I
over.
don't know
It's
what
not
to
an
do
El
with kids.
Capone moment, you know.
We need to figure out what we can do with our kids. I don't know.
Well, honestly, it's being creative to draw that audience. Cause I was sitting here thinking, dude.
No,
okay,
you're
I've got
fine. You're fine. You're fine. And continue.
stuff going to the studio, but I need to do better. I have to do better about just putting us out.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know,
Me too.
And that's what the live is for. Frayne, you've done a great job at this.
I have a question,
Yep.
because I don't have kids. Kids are not mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my kids, but congrats.
Are
Love them better
there,
when they're
is
on
there
their
like
own.
a huge population of single women?
I think so.
That don't have kids?
I think so.
Um,
But does that
I think in the millennial group. there is-
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I
daughter's
don't know how to
23,
talk to
doesn't
these people
want kids,
because
doesn't have
I
kids.
don't know how to connect with them.
so you got to find something that's going to entertaining them. You have to figure out something that engages them.
They love TikTok.
And then once they engage, you got to figure out how to comment with them. And so I know that's very difficult, but I think that's difficult for all of us. How do I go talk to a business owner? I'm like, you really need to pay me a lot of money. It's time, it's education.
I guess what I'm looking at asking for ideas that hit my hot button. And I know that sounds like, well, it's not about you. If you can come from that hot button, anybody will step into your space.
So let me, you can kind of help me with this if I'm going the wrong direction.
I don't think those are right or wrong.
For that particular group, coffee houses, dang, where's some of
Like
the-
that idea?
Coffee houses.
Coffee with professional women.
If you're in Austin, it's the downtown area. It's filled with young
Again,
professionals.
hard
But-
heights.
all the
But then
businesses
you have to get creative. And when you're saying coffee, and we're just giving you an example, coffee with business professionals, it can't be your plain black on black coffee, right? We're Irish cream today.
Salted caramel Baileys.
The- but
It is really good. before
okay,
8 o'clock.
we're trying this coffee with 3 pieces of bacon in it. You have to spend the time to go find this over the top coffee,
Okay.
and you start with the coffee, and then while you're saying, well, what did you do something to change your life last week? Well, I did this. That coffee's really good, isn't it?
So, but as she's doing that, she can
Absolutely.
Have that Starbucks pouring in that salted caramel.
Well,
just
and I
saying.
think I think though that for that group, they like Summer Moon coffee, they like Black Rifle coffee. I mean, you start thinking about, they like the more off beaten path
Yeah.
coffee. I mean, yes, there's the Starbucks, trust me, but
We're all done with
Black,
But-
Black Rifle is
I went there
a
this
new place on.
It's the hipsters. The hipsters.
But the thing there is, that's the title. Coffee with bacon in it today with professional business owner Mary Sue.
Okay.
that would make me stop.
You know what I mean? Like that catchy tag, but you're not going in saying, "Hey, what you just sat there. What's your most powerful moment in life?" No, we are doing something. Why we're doing something, we're conversation. Then we keep it to a 15, 20, 30-minute interview. From there, we pull those micros out there and you start posting those.
Okay.
And it could be pumpkin pie. If it could.
I mean, you
It-
love food and foodie.
So
it's for you.
Holidays are pretty much here, so you can get on that.
Kind of like I heard you like.
When you post a picture at a restaurant with food, I stop my feed and I go into detail looking at your picture because I am observing every piece.
I did. I looked at your bacon.
Every piece of meat or potato or whatever is on your plate. I'm looking.
Food is more
That's a good one. But it can't
what you're into. And
can't
you
be
also-
Rudy's.
No.
It's got to be
Vegan. Try vegan.
vegan food with business owner Mary Sue.
Type of pies you like for the
Okay, I
holiday.
think we need to get into
What does-
diamonds with business owners.
Well,
I mean, if you can write that check.
Cakes at Lily Cakes with, I mean, look, I'm
Hey.
just saying Lily Cakes is
You
huge
know
right this
what?
minute.
Y'all are helping me so much.
And maybe, I mean, you launch out of, did she do her your connections within
She's
this
on the
group that you're
final.
first.
Yeah, she's on
Yeah.
the final.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I
Because
thought it was
it's Georgette, it's young, right? And so she'll help you bring in that younger crowd as well. I mean, bring in those young.
Anybody want to be on Fran's first interview podcast?
All 30.
live.
Just
all
where I just
30
told you.
platforms.
I can't tell you to go do something that I'm.
Folks.
Right.
Yeah, hi. Nobody's on now. We're 30 minutes in.
Just to let you know,
We've
you're
lost them
recorded.
after 30 minutes.
But to be honest, we just gave them a whole bunch of free nuggets. So who doesn't watch it, it's their loss.
Okay, so this may be a question for after this is over.
Oh.
Okay, so how long is that attention span really?
So I don't think that the length the length does matter in a form, but it's got to be 15 to 20 minutes because you got to get this conversation out. What you're looking for is that 10-second clip that we just gave them that we'll be able to pull out and repurpose that.
Okay.
So you're not you're not looking for the whole deal. It's the important pieces that you know can help somebody's conversation. So we use that on Facebook. We use that on next week's post. Hey, did you guys miss last Thursday's live? Go back and look for it. So what you did for the algorithm is now people are going back and they're looking at your page. You start bumping up your algorithm because people are searching you.
Okay.
Right? We can go and like this live, you guys are going to go and be like, did you guys see the nuggets of how to go live? Well, they're going to go back and search for this. So now my algorithm's going to start going up to the roof. And I haven't even pulled the micros out yet.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Well, that's all I wanted. You guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk. We'll stay after. We still have a whole bunch of time. But I wanted to put that out there. Yeah. All right, guys. See y'all later.